Today our research is dedicated to the offline launch of the neural network model SadTalker on the NVIDIA p.1 video card with 6 GB of video memory. On the neural network, SadTalker takes one photo with the face of the person and a sound file with speech recording at the input, and at the output gives a video where the face is animated in accordance with the text. Let's see how our p.1 video card will cope with this task. This time I didn't want to figure out how to install this neural network from scratch, so I took a ready-made assembly from the author Neurogen. The file volume in the archive is 5 GB. After extracting from the archive, it takes about 13 GB on the disk, but you can delete one folder and the size will reduce to 8 GB. Apparently, it was made on the basis of such a neural network launch environment as WebUI. According to instructions from the author Neurogen, it is enough to run the file startportable.bat, which we are doing. The WebUI interface should appear in the web browser now, ready to use the SadTalker model. Here it is launched. We open the specified address. Here we see the WebUI interface already prepared for the work with SadTalker. We need to move the image of the face and sound file here. Move the file with face. Now move the sound file here. I have generated it in advance through another neural network. This is the song text. Song "Somebody to Love" of Jefferson Airplanes Group. Let's see what settings are here. The most important thing is the resolution. We get in the video. I set it to less for the test. Pre-processing, which also affects the quality, speed and memory consumption. The package size parameter. I don't know what is it yet, but as it is written here, it affects the speed but the memory consumption increases. Let's check parameters before takeoff. The video card temperature is 30 degrees. Video memory is occupied for now about 500 MB. The Python process of the WebUI shell consumes about 2 GB of RAM. And let's go. In the command line we look at the progress. The most interesting parameter for us is the occupied video memory, about 3.5 GB. This means that we will increase the parameters. Let's try to increase the resolution, increase the speed of generation. But first let's wait for the first result. It is written about a second for the iteration. There are only 400 iterations as I understand. It turns out to be about 7 minutes. I will remind you we are working on the p.1 video card. Here are installed and modified drivers of version 580.88 from Versus ID. This driver supports version CUDA 13.0. The video card itself supports version CUDA compute capability 6.1. Undervolting is carried out so that the voltage that is supplied to the video core does not exceed 0.9 volts. The power consumption of the video card is limited to 50%. I did not turn on the wait in processing the video, you can wait for itself. Meanwhile, already 300 iterations of 400 have been completed. Less than 26 seconds left before the end of the face render.
When the truth is found be lies, and all the joy within you dies, don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Love, love. When the garden flowers, baby are dead, yes, and your mind is so full of red. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love?
In connection with the fact that there is still enough free video memory, we will try to increase the generation parameters. Let's take a photo with larger resolution. Here is the parameter of size of the package. It affects the speed, but the consumption of video memory increases. There is a parameter of pre-processing. Let's see what will change if we set full. To check the speed, reduce the piece that will be rendered. So we set full, we want to see the result. Video memory consumption is increasing, already 3 GB. Face render is also 1 second. So the speed did not increase and did not decrease. Let's see how the finished image will change. Now the operation seamless clone is being performed. Apparently this is executing on the CPU because the video card is not loaded.
When the truth is found be lies, and all the joy within you dies, don't you want somebody to love?
Now one iteration takes 3 seconds after increasing the size of the package. I hope to speed up the iteration by increasing the size of the package. On the contrary, speed up the iteration. Video memory, by the way, is occupied by almost all. 6 GB. Let's try to reduce the minimum value. Something went wrong. Three seconds to generate, but the video takes about 3 minutes. It feels like the optimal value here is 2. Then about 1 second for the iteration during the face render. Video memory at the same time is occupied by about 4 GB. Let's try resizing. Finally, set 512 as model resolution. Loading in video memory. Face render is 5 seconds instead of 1 second. Video memory is already 6 GB, but this is probably due to some other parameters. I changed the resize. I have a problem. The generation on the 500 model suddenly stopped and the computer rebooted. In conclusion, I want to say neural network SadTalker on the NVIDIA p.1 video card works. At least version 256 pixels, and let's try 512 again at next time.